Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about heroes because heroes is what they're spamming us with this update. And you guys may not have the full history on this because there's been a lot of history on heroes. And some of it is kind of, kind of interesting, at least to me. So let's go back in time and let's look at some of these heroes. So where to start? Okay, so we had heroes, I think, year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't remember. And when they first opened up, you had Lamorak. And you had... This guy's always been there. Who did they replace? So it was Lamorak. All right, yeah. So Balin, Bedivere, Lamorak, Lionel, and Surtur. Those are the three that they had. So Surtur came out first, and then I replaced him with Lionel. And then there was Lamorak, and he got replaced with Agravain. And Bedivere got replaced with Balin. At least I think that's how I remember it. Something like this. And the difference between the two heroes, it wasn't revolutionary. I mean, it was a difference, but it wasn't revolutionary. And it meant more back then because the stat boosts back then weren't all crazy like they are now. So back then it had a little bit more of an impact. You had new heroes versus old heroes. And, okay, that's all good and fine. Let's talk prices. For you to 5-star Lamorak when he first came out in these guys, the old heroes cost $30,000 plus in order to 5-star. When they originally came out, sitting there with your gambling simulator, this pile of fun right here, just pushing that, hoping like hell like you get what you actually need. I cried and complained quite a bit. This is before I was really making YouTube channels, but I was still crying and complaining because nobody really likes gambling simulators, or at least I don't. So sitting there gambling all day is just not my idea of fun. I like to know what I'm getting. I like to plan it out, and I like to not be screwed around. So when two heroes came out, it was first, I think it was Hellues. I think Hellues came out first. And then after Hellues, there was Agravain. And things changed up a little bit. So when they first came out, the first week that they were available, this actually meant something. It said hot. There was this little thing, this icon, and it said hot on her and on him. And in the first week, if you went ham and you just summoned, you could get Hellues for about $6,000 in the first week because she was hot. This is before like Amazon discount too or something like that. So it was like $4,000 to $6,000 first week if she was hot. Then Agravain came out and it was the same thing. It was like $4,000 to $6,000. You could summon them, power, you had it, it was over, it was done with. You were rewarded for, jumping on the bandwagon early. Now, when you summon, the heroes that you're not going to get are all the new heroes. So it is the exact opposite. So the previous generation heroes, summon rate goes way up. And this generation heroes is basically nothing. Like, you're going to have a seriously super hard time getting them. I mean, I had a bunch of, these summoning horns, and I tested it out. I went through like 3,000 of them-ish, something like that. And the new heroes were not hot. They were like its exact opposite. So what's that mean? It means that they want you to buy these packs. Okay, well, that kind of sucks because these packs really aren't that good of a deal. Even after the Amazon discount, you're looking at like $8,800 to get all of the new heroes. Not that great. I'm not super excited about that. Seriously, guys, I'm super not excited about that. Now let's talk about like value for money. Oh, this is really where it gets annoying. So let's see where I am currently in heroes, because today it happened to be heroes trial. So let's see. Come in here, I hit bump, straddle, all right. And the bad guy lost 104k heroes. Let's try it again. 112. So it ranges, I've done this a few times before. 112, 117, somewhere in there. It's ballpark. 115. So between 104 and 117, let's just say. Okay, now let's start swapping heroes to see what happens. So you see I got King Arthur, 6 stars. I got Bodwin, meh. I got all these guys. So let's swap him for him. And let's see. 6-star Arthur versus old hero. Let's notice a difference. Before, remember, it was like 105,000 to 117,000 that the bad guy lost. And now he's only losing 34,000. Okay. Remember this number, ladies and gentlemen. So you can say, wow, King Arthur is so much better than Balin. Remember that. So we're going to equip King Arthur. We're going to take Balin off. And we're going to swap one other hero. So this hero is going to keep our march capacity up. But we're going to lose all of the extra buffs from troop health and blah, blah, blah. Right? Now remember, when we swapped Balin for Arthur, it dropped down to 34,000. Dun, 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 dun. It's 34,000. But wait a second. I'm using Arthur. And I only traded out this one hero. Okay, well that doesn't make any sense. So let's replace another hero and see what happens. So this guy is, again, all bonus because we're attacking. So all the stats from this, they don't add up to nothing. So we swapped out. So we're doing this. Pow, boom, ding. It was 34,000 and now it's only 24,000. So we dropped 10,000 more from that hero. Okay. Now let's just pop over Balin and see what happens when we're having basically Balin, only Balin, and then the troop march versus all 3 of the new heroes. And what do we have? 18,000. So what's this tell you, ladies and gentlemen? This tells you that the new heroes, the stats on the face of the card, isn't really all that useful. It's kind of stupid. And most of the bonus comes from right here, the level 3 bonus. And why is it that Balin is so important? Well, let's go take a look here. Because Balin has a lot of the same boosts that these level 3 have. Damage received, cavalry damage, troop attack, march capacity, and infantry damage received. And what's he got? Infantry damage received, bowman damage received, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to see that with him and without him, that is the majority of where this is coming from, is that level 3 bonus there. So these new heroes are junk. And people who are like, oh no, you forgot Tristan, you forgot Sir Kay last time. Okay. So remember that they hadn't activated the bonuses yet. So we're going to go back to our baseline. I'm going to show you, hey, we're back up to 104,000 something. Yeah, 115,000, pretty stable, right? So let's take off just one of these stupid heroes and see what happens. Okay, let's put this on because that's what I was rolling with before. We'll see what happens. How much does it actually go down? Remember 115,000? Okay. 53,000. And remember that most of the this was before that they had the added bonuses. All right, so we're going to go down here, 53,000. So without either of those heroes, we're in this category. And at that point, I didn't have the 6-star Arthur and things like this. The moral of that story is really simple. Tristan and the new hero, they don't really add up to a hill of beans unless you're going to activate their higher bonuses. And even then, it probably doesn't add up to a hill of beans. So either one of them, it's not going to be revolutionary. It's no big deal. Nobody cares. Seriously. Those two heroes right there, they're marginal at best. Most of these heroes are actually marginal when it comes really, really down to it. I mean, if you got higher stats, these guys aren't going to move the needle. I mean, it all adds up. So, I mean, the older heroes are good value for money, but it's nothing revolutionary. So, the red shard and, this guy and these new heroes, meh. And especially if it's only 1 star. Let me show you what happens if you have 1 star there or 3-star here. I mean, if you're dealing with old heroes versus new heroes and they're low stars, let me show you what happens. No, I'm not going to win this. See? See that? So it's down in the not happy range. But it isn't that much different than if you just had one of these, Here, let's add one back. So we're going to lose the bonus, but we're going to get his buff. And it's probably up. Last time was 34,000. Now it's 45,000. Magic. Amazing how that happens. So let's swap it out. Let's do this one. Because Sir K is a little bit better than this Tristan, who is just a wordless hero. What is it? Probably 35,000 again. Oh, 40,000. All right. So Sir K is going to bring it up to 45. This guy's going to bring it up to 40. So I'm just running through some of these numbers for you guys so you can kind of have some sort of idea in terms of, hey, what's going on? And let's have the red chart with these two guys and just swap out. See? So, red chart, 3-star, is not better than Agravain 5-star. I mean, like, this just putting it in perspective, guys, in terms of what's better. This is one of those, Deathseeker +5 versus Ice Lord, circumstances. Ice Lord +5 was better than Deathseeker +5, but Ice Lord +4 was not better than Deathseeker +5. You had to fully upgrade it in order to get the benefit. And they're dicking around in this again, same tactics, where unless you fully upgrade it, you're not going to get the boost. You're just going to get suckered into buying a little bit. And then, so just wait. Yep, unfortunately, it's just one of those deals where they're just screwing us around again. I mean, at least if the new heroes were summoned and they were hot, that'd be okay, but they're dicking us around there too. So overall, the new heroes, it's big, they're just dicking us around. So anyway, just thought I'd let you guys know and actually show you what the numbers look like. So, okay, love you guys, and bye-bye for now.